Well, happening now, Hunger Action Month continues at the Oregon Food Bank.
This week, the nonprofit focusing on the choices that voters will make this November that will directly affect hunger and its root causes. And joining us live from Lift Up, a partner with the Oregon Food Bank, is Operations Manager Cecilia Estraves. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
Doing well. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, tell us about Lift Up. What is it?
Yes, Lift Up is a food insecurity nonprofit out of downtown in Northwest Portland. And we have an on-site pantry. We do delivered food boxes. We have a supper club in some of our buildings, as well as on-site pantries. So we kind of offer food to our clients in a multitude of creative ways just to create better access.
And tell us about your work with the Oregon Food Bank. I would imagine this is quite a solid partnership.
Yes, we work directly with the Oregon Food Bank. They help us with a lot of garnering our food relationships, creating community partners, as well as lots of policy advocacy initiatives as well.
So in the effort to end hunger, what should voters be paying attention to this November? What are you advising people to look for?
Yeah, we always talk about that hunger is just a little more than, someone being hungry and getting them food. That's the initial response. But when we talk about policy initiatives and ballot initiatives, just how important your vote is, and how it's important to be an educated voter. And we just encourage folks to really visit the Oregon Food Bank .org/Hunger Action Month website. Each governor was sent a survey on their responses and potential ballot initiatives that they might incur as future governors.
Yeah, any specific ones that you're looking at right now?
We are looking at one that supports affordable healthcare. We believe that hunger is one of many, we believe healthcare is one of many causes that causes hunger, because hunger is a systemic issue. So we're really hoping that that's one that voters are really looking at this fall.
We've talked over the last several weeks here as we focus on hunger being on the ballot this month, just about the ways in which it intersects with a lot of these issues that people, might not associate with hunger. What are some of these other areas and things that we typically see talked about more in public policy that really could tie in with people's ability to feed their families?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, things that we ourselves are experiencing on a day-to-day basis are at the ballot. When we talk about, inflation, when we're talking about healthcare, when we're talking about unemployment, food is so much at the epicenter of all of those things that even though we're not talking about food, it's one of the first things to be impacted, especially in our own homes. And those are things that we keep an eye out for. Those are things that I work with the Oregon Food Bank on a daily basis is, when we're talking about sourcing food and who's being impacted by food the most, especially in our communities.
What is the need out there right now for food assistance?
We're definitely seeing a higher need in our community. I believe 39% of individuals who visited our on-site pantry in Goose Hollow this past year were first-time visitors. So you're seeing a lot of folks who have never had to seek food assistance, seeking food assistance for the first time. And that could be an overwhelming experience if you've never had to do that before. So we just work really hard to make sure that you're feeling comfortable when you come and visit us, and that we can give you the best food available, but as well as the best resources as well.
Yeah, something that we're going to unfortunately see that need continue to grow for here in the short term. So certainly want to keep it on everyone's minds as we look ahead to the midterms. Cecilia from Lift Up, thank you so much for joining us on AM Extra this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
And later this week, KOIN 6 is partnering with the Portland Rescue Mission for a special day of giving. We want to help thousands of people stay safe, warm, and fed during the upcoming holiday season. So join us all day on Thursday to learn more about the work the mission does and how you can donate a gift to support thousands of men, women, and children.